There's something so comfy about sitting in front of a shitty microphone and rambling about Call of Duty. How's it going, boys? My name is Schlatt. If I asked you how you were doing, I hope the answer would be well. And welcome to some random Middle Eastern desert. I don't think you've ever heard my voice over Call of Duty gameplay, and that's fine. I won't fault you for it, even though that's all my channel was a few years back, but hopefully this doesn't feel too unfamiliar to you anyways. If you're like me and you love those classic COD commentaries of days past, back when people like C Nanners, Hutch, aka Sean0728, Chris Smoove, aka Smoove718 to 954, you know I was into that shit when I remember the numbers in their names. But back when those guys would just talk for a bit while they tore up some random lobby. That's really how commentary started on YouTube, right? People just talking about the actual gameplay. If it was 2009 right now, I'd probably be talking about how the Scar H is the most tactical weapon in the game and how you got to use that Pred Harrier chopper gunner combo. And did you know that if you jump off the cliff on Afghan and land on the mattresses, you won't die? And I remember seeing those videos, dudes like, T. Martin tips and tricks back before he scammed children with CSGO gambling sites. T. Martin was actually the good guy back then. Commentary was changing, though. And it slowly transitioned away from just gameplay commentaries when all that mattered was how many kills he got to commentaries about life, experience, ideas. Hutch started talking about religion. Natter started talking about women, cooking, self-confidence. And if I'm being honest with you guys, those introspective videos really got me through some rough times in middle school and high school. And even to this day, I still have a few favorite videos from those channels that I'll go back to from time to cheer me up. I think what I'm trying to say here is that commentary today is very different than it was back in the day. The gameplay aspect of it has fallen to the wayside, and instead there's been a shift of focus to the personality, the dude actually making the video, instead of the content itself. And I think most people enjoy that change. I mean, look how big the market is for that kind of stuff now. Vlogs even fall into that category. But there's a noticeable lack of real content today. I don't think you could really call reacting to the top posts of Reddit commentary. I don't think it's beneficial to build up your name stepping on the heads of other YouTubers and the people in the videos you're reacting to. From where I'm standing, it just feels like a mix of negativity and just meaninglessness. I get it. People need to be criticized. Certain opinions do need to be heard. And everyone really likes watching someone crash and burn after they fuck up. But I think that it's necessary to slow down for a while and watch some dumbass go 30-4 in a free-for-all lobby. It's important to get away from that constant barrage of information, switching from one thing to another, and then, using these platforms that thrive off of keeping their users slightly dissatisfied so they always keep coming back. And every week for 5 or so minutes, I just want to take you boys back to the good old days. Every Friday, I'm going to be doing one of these. Every week, Raw J Schlatt, uncensored, uncut, unmonetized. We're gonna talk about life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, how to balance your chakras, how to write a check, fellas, how to how to shoot up black tar heroin. It's gonna be great. And look, I'm not the most traveled guy on the planet. I don't have enough experience to tell you how to live your life. In fact, I only go outside when I want Chinese food, but I'm learning. None of us ever really stop learning, and I'm going through a pretty interesting time in my life. And I think I've got an opportunity that not a lot of people have, being able to make videos for almost 50,000 subscribers. I realize that a lot of people, a lot of Jinx fans, a lot of Jinx fans eat, sleep, and shit YouTube all day and don't get to the point I'm in. And I want to use my voice in a unique way that not a lot of people do on YouTube these days. I want to talk about ideas I've been thinking about, problems I've been facing, and the solutions I'm considering, how important blockchain will be in the near future. And I'm going to do all that shit while shellacking 12-year-olds with my Scar H on Xbox Live. And one more thing. This isn't going to be a series that evolves. I'm not going to switch out the gameplay for my face. Lord knows that's the last thing you want to see anyways. I'm not going to switch it out for, making fun of people reacting to other content. None of that. For as long as this series goes, it's going to stay static. It's going to stay the way I wish commentary had. And guys, at the end of the day, a lot of my idols, a lot of the people who got me interested in making videos in the first place, like I said, the people who got me through some pretty shitty times back then, they all got started in this medium. It all started with some scrawny kid who waited tables at the Olive Garden, sitting down in front of a microphone and rambling for a couple minutes. And honestly, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Boys, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you'll stick around, and have a nice week.